3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that's cold.
Wowza.
Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I'm Myles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, the T-shirt guy. We are presented by Ice Mountain, and we're live.
No.
We're here live.
Yes, we are.
Nope. We are live. Don't let Tyler tell you elsewise.
We're not.
And we are live. Feeling good. Ryan is fresh off of... Basically, Ryan had 6 weeks of birthday festivities.
It's not done yet.
Between his
It's not done yet. No.
Yeah, I mean, here we are still talking about his birthday, and it was how many days ago? 5 days ago.
5 days ago.
We are still talking
Yeah.
about Ryan's 30th birthday.
Well, it's on a
You
Thursday.
want to know how many times we talked about my 30th birthday?
Well, you're getting married.
Well, yeah,
You guys don't even know when my 30th birthday was.
Yeah, we do.
March
March
22nd.
Yep. You got married March
Well,
18th. So you were in Hawaii.
I was gone on my birthday. You were right.
And we pre-podcasted for over your birthday. So we never got to talk about
Didn't even
it.
see you guys on my birthday.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
You know how pissed you'd have been if we showed up in Hawaii? Like, happy birthday, Myles.
Imagine.
I would have been mad.
Yeah.
But also, towards the end of the trip, it wouldn't have been that bad.
No.
Right.
You know, kind of getting sick of each other.
Yeah. Seriously.
One week into marriage, like, God.
Yeah.
We actually
Where are the boys?
we actually accidentally flew to Cambodia. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you would have
couldn't
told us
find
where
ya.
you were going,
Couldn't
Thank
find
God
ya.
I threw you guys off the scent with the Cambodia diversion.
Yeah.
the old Cambodia diversion.
It's the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah,
Is that where we get that phrase from?
I think so.
Huh. Interesting. So, Ryan, why don't you tell us about your second week of birthday activities? What happened?
Surprise 30th birthday party with, what would you say, 30 to 40 people?
Yeah, it was.
it needed to be capped at 30.
I mean, I didn't do the inviting, so because I had no control over it.
Mhm.
Yep. Ryan's wife threw him a surprise 30th birthday party.
It was wild too, because I've never been surprised before. So I didn't really,
Not once.
well, except the gender of my child. That was the only other time.
Mm. So you knew every present you were getting ever as a kid?
Well, I guess that was a surprise too, but yeah,
What about when Myles brought you back stuff from Hawaii?
I was surprised there.
I just
What?
him saying that he's never been surprised before couldn't have been a more false statement.
I've never had a surprise party thrown for me before.
And
That
I
was-
want to tell you this, Ryan.
What?
I've never been to a surprise birthday party before.
No shit.
really.
So this is a first time for both of us.
Did you yell surprise?
I actually told Ann, and you guys can ask her. I said, I'm not saying surprise.
But you know what he did? He did one of these when
No.
everyone is young. He's like, surprise.
No, I
Yeah.
told her I'll go to keep up appearances. I'll do the action with my mouth, but nothing will come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is what I did. I just went,
And it looked like you said it based
yeah,
on
because
all the
everyone
other
else
noise
was saying it,
Yeah.
but I didn't say
Yeah.
it. I
Did you
didn't
roll
say
your
so.
eyes too?
Did I
He
roll
just did it
I
there.
did? No, maybe.
No, he put on it. He was good for a few seconds while that was happening.
Yeah, I
He was good.
set aside my own feelings about surprise parties, and I lived in the moment with Ryan and the rest of his family.
Well, don't you have the same rules for surprise parties that you did for party buses? Like 30 is a good birthday to have a surprise party.
it was fun.
It is fair,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was kind of fun to do because so the surprise party was on Saturday. Friday, I moseyed on into Ryan's office, completely threw him off the
That's
scent.
good.
Yeah, you were way too. I mean, you were way too happy about claiming you weren't doing anything over the weekend. And I'm like, you know what? You deserve that.
I go, I'm not even going to the lake, Ryan, because it's going to be rainy all weekend. I can't be more excited to just do absolutely nothing on Saturday.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, it sounds so awesome.
And he's like, I don't got shit going on Saturday either. You want to hang out?
No, yeah, we were just gonna go to like the lake bar and hang out, which we've done shit like that before for previous birthdays. We've gotten some friends together and just gone to the bar or whatever. So completely normal to me, right? And then my buddy scheduled a 12:30 p.m. tea time for Saturday. I'm like, I don't golf past 8 a.m. on the weekends. You waste your day doing that.
Anyone who knows Ryan knows that that's his rule.
But I got a buddy who said he's not allowed to go golfing until his daughter goes down for an afternoon nap. I'm like, that's so typical him. I mean, he would get that rule
What a
put
great
in place.
Yeah.
And so that didn't even throw me off, but they did that because they couldn't get me back to the house till 5:30. So that was completely normal. But the whole idea behind that was for the surprise party. Apparently the night before when we were sitting around the bonfire, my in-laws and their friends were shit-faced at the bonfire. We had just shown up a little bit earlier, so we were just kind of hanging out. And there was even a couple tips that were thrown off at the bonfire. And I had no idea. I was too focused on my round Sunday. I was too focused on this fucking 12:30 tee time the next day.
That's perfect. They know what to get you ticking.
Yeah, they knew it rattled me hard. So it did not even tip me off. I was 0% in the know.
So how did they get you to go? Because like on a Saturday after golf, like where was that, at the bar? I don't remember.
No, it was at the neighbor's back shed.
Yes. Because I was invited and I almost got it canceled for you because I thought you were coming to Myrtle Beach. So I was like, Meg, you got to move it. You can't have it that weekend. Ryan's going to be in Myrtle Beach with us. So she almost canceled it, but
Really?
Yeah.
So it was also almost a complete failure.
Yeah, it was. She almost pulled the Facebook group down because of me, but luckily I got it confirmed with you ahead of time.
Tyler,
Myles,
you know what's coming up?
what?
Lumberjack games.
Oh,
It's closing on in. It's got to be close to a month away now, right?
less.
Less than a month away.
July 20th through the 22nd.
Tell you what, I've been hydrating with Ice Mountain. They're working with the Lumberjacks, aren't they?
Oh yeah. They're not just working with them; they're hydrating the
I want to
Lumberjacks.
tell you what I was doing today. I was upstairs here in one of the offices. I was sipping on an Ice Mountain, again, trying to hydrate for the Lumberjack games a month away from now. And I was looking outside and I was just looking at our trees. And I let my mind wander a little bit. Next thing I knew, I was imagining how many swings it would take me to chop down one of our trees. And I don't want to be too optimistic, but our trees are only 4 inches.
Yeah,
So they're pretty big trees.
Yeah.
Huge trees. I think I can maybe get it with one swoop.
No shit.
I think we should try it.
I mean, if you're a bottle of IM down.
No, there's a tree that we put in the front yard of the office here that I absolutely despise. Like, it's a healthy, good tree.
Really?
But the leaves are such baby leaves on it. Like that, you put up a tree for like shade and stuff. This thing is like, the sunlight is like sunlight going down a hallway. You know what I mean? It's like,
yes.
Once this thing is full grown, it's going to be like if you laid down on the patio at our office for 2 hours, you would have stripes on your skin, burnt stripes, because that's how skinny the leaves are. There's no shade.
Yeah. I mean, do you
and so I was thinking, like, God, how awesome it would be just to chop that sucker down and start from scratch. I hate that tree. And no better way to hydrate with Ice Mountain before I do it.
Well, I was gonna say, do you think it's a tree? Like, do you think it's the tree's fault, or do you think it's a hydration issue? Where maybe if you watered it with Ice Mountain,
yeah, we probably have been just using the city water to water our trees. We probably should pull it right from the aquifer of Michigan that formed from a cataclysmic event about 12 to 8,000 years ago that rapidly melted the glacier ice cap that then filled the aquifer.
Pull out Lincoln and chop down the tree.
Yeah. It's kind of how I felt.
Yeah, I went to DC.
Washington.
It was apple tree.
Yeah.
Those two guys.
Cherry
number
tree.
2, number 3, best presidents ever. Number 1, Benji Franklin.
Yes, it was.
But yeah, I got to practice for the Lumberjack games, and I got to hydrate with Ice Mountain, and I may our shitty bitch ass tree in the front yard might be the victim. So
you didn't do anything wrong. It's just someone's got to take.
It's like on Step Brothers. Like, it's just something wrong with your face.
Yeah.
There's just something wrong with your leaves. I don't like them.
Yeah.
Put one of these
if anyone's looking for some firewood,
yeah,
swing on by. and then maybe we can talk about it over an ice cold ice mountain.
There you go.
Yeah. So at this party, it's me and Ryan's in-laws, Ryan's parents, Ryan's aunts and uncles, cousins, and then it was just me. So it was Ryan. It's the people closest to Ryan. It was just his family and me. It's because that's the only people that are really close to Ryan.
Yeah, the majority of them were like 5 years and under too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots of kids running around.
Did you open presents in
There's
front
like
of them?
blow up playgrounds and shit like
Pinata.
that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What I will have to say is I did hold Ryan's kid for a total of 35 seconds.
If that,
and 10 seconds into that, he started crying. So
I did.
I don't want to say it, Ryan, but your kid's kind of a wussy.
I did before he held him to, because he actually asked if he could hold him. I said, he's going to start crying when I give him to you, because he's got stranger dangers going on right now. It's 11 months old. He's eating real food now, by the way.
Is that when they start eating real foods? Around 11 months?
Well, about 6 months. He's been eating
off
real
the teat.
Yeah. Yeah. He's off the teat. He's got stranger danger. So anyone that's not like me, my wife, or like his grandparents freaks out.
Yeah.
I will tell you what, though, the first thought I had when I got a hold of that kid was, he's got some good weight to him.
He does. Yeah.
I went like this. I was like, oof, that sucker's well built.
Yeah. He's thick.
He quite literally is thick right now.
Yeah. Stay home if you sick, come over if you thick.
Yeah, that's what his friends will tell him, I suppose.
Yeah, he's never gonna be home. He's gonna be over at his buddy's house. He's a thick boy.
Never gonna stay home.
Damn boy.
Damn, boy.
So Ryan showed up and he came whistling into the driveway too, just chilling, hanging out, walked into the door. I mouthed surprise. And Ryan was pretty surprised.
I was 100% surprised, actually.
Did you cry?
Did not cry. It didn't get that far. However, the weird thing was, now once everyone yells surprise,
now what do you do?
Now what do you do? Because there's different groups of people, right? So everyone's, I don't know, this is just my perception, but everyone's waiting for you to walk to their group of people to start BSing. So you got to choose one.
I was hoping you were going to gritty.
It wasn't the first thing that came to mind.
There was no grittying out of you.
Imagine, like, before I even walked into the shop, if I'd have just been grittying outside, like, I wouldn't have put that past myself.
Yeah. He's just doing the dumb little fucking like hip thrust outside.
I'm actually surprised none of that came out before I walked in, because I was in a pretty good mood. I won some good money that day. And it was beautiful out
They
that day.
absolutely let him win. I talked to his buddy that golfed with him, and yeah.
Did you walk in with all the buddies you golfed with? Or
just one of them. Yeah, just one. The one that I brought to the course, I had to bring him home too. But
so it'd been hilarious if you walk in talking shit about that third buddy that's in the party, like, God damn it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
So was a piece of shit today. Surprise!
Yeah, what if no one said surprise? Everyone's listening in.
Wow.
That wouldn't have been good.
What I was a little upset about is no one shut off any lights.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I imagined a surprise party with everyone's crouched down. There was no crouching whatsoever.
Is it in a garage?
Yeah.
What are you crouching behind?
I don't know. You just have to crouch, and then you jump up, and there's confetti and sparklers. And
I do wish you guys would have jumped up from the floor.
I agree. I think that
we could have measured verticals.
I think at your 31st, we'll try that.
Sure. Yeah.
And this time we'll have it at like noon, so you can do your 8 a.m. tea time, so you won't get suspicious again.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
But so when I was doing the 8-hour drive out to the lake where he had the party, which was completely inconvenient for
10.
me, I was pondering out the window to myself of if someone had thrown a surprise party for me, and I think I wouldn't like it.
Really?
Mostly because, let's say I went golfing, and all I'm thinking about is going home, kicking my feet up on the couch, maybe having a beer, flipping some channels, just in total relax mode. And then I show up to this thing, and now I got to mingle with everyone. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what my question was going to be before I got derailed by I almost ruined it. How did they get you to go to the neighbor's house?
Well, so so here's the thing. When I get done golfing, my wife had always already been watching our child for like 4 hours. I'm like, fuck, I got to get back ASAP. Well, and these guys wanted to go to the bar just down from the golf course for an appetizer or whatever. So I went to the bar
Because
for
it
an
wasn't
appetizer.
5:30
It
yet.
wasn't time yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. So I called her. I'm like, hey, these guys want to go get an appetizer. That got cleared. I'm like, okay, sounds good. We're doing good.
Yeah.
He's got to clear apps with the wife.
Wow.
Burying the lead there.
Well, and even at that morning, I was up at 5:30 to watch the little guy so she could keep sleeping because I knew I was going to be golfing for 4 some hours.
That's true. That's good. That's good leverage
Yeah.
you can have.
Yep. Because it's all, I mean, in terms of keeping score, which we all do, you have to do it.
You have to in marriage.
I mean, the score was tied at that point.
Yeah.
So we left.
But now she's back up because she put on
know.
a whole party for
Yeah.
you. So you're
I know.
gonna be getting up at 5:30 the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. So we ended up coming back, and then I called her. I said, "Hey, she texted me. She said ETA ? I'm like, oh fuck.
Estimated time of arrival,
Yeah.
Jared.
Thank you.
They have like their own language in their marriage. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
Jared assumed it was Ada, the Greek letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my buddy that I told her we were like 4 minutes away. Well, my buddy that I was with, his wife was also over at the place, and my wife goes, "Yeah, we're just."
Yeah, it wasn't very nice of you to leave me with all the wives, by the way.
Yeah, it was you. It was all the wives and
A
you.
lot of estrogen going on in that garage.
Yeah, a lot of kids, a lot of
I had to
Lots of
go.
big-
Yep.
Yeah, I had to go over and find a hammer in the garage and just hit my thumb with it to feel manly. You know?
You had to yell at
Yeah.
Ann quick to hold the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get over here. Hold the light for me.
Yeah.
It's because so much estrogen.
Yeah, you had to throw a little motor oil on your hands just to
Yep.
make it look like
Yeah, I just to feel more manly, I just walked around with a rag for like a half hour.
But
oil rag.
it was an old T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I called her, I said, "Hey, we're not that far away." She said, "Yeah, me and Sid are just hanging out at the neighbors." I'm like, "Okay, well, I have to stop at the neighbors first, so I don't go back and shower because then I put myself back another 30 minutes, and I don't have 30 minutes to spare." So it wasn't that hard to get me to
Right.
stop there beforehand. Now,
Because I'm in the same mindset as Myles. When I'm done golfing, I want to chill. And if Becca would have been like, "Hey, come over to the neighbors," I'd have been like, "Hey, no."
I mean, but
I just would have.
waiting
I
for
just
you.
would have went. I got shit bad. I'll meet you there when I meet you there.
They're crouching down for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk in like you're all walking funny because your legs fell asleep. You know.
Yeah. It would be hard to throw you a surprise party because you wouldn't show up when you're supposed to show up.
Yeah.
I mean, the Facebook group or whatever would be like, okay, we got to like give or take 60 minutes. Be
He's gonna
here.
show up between 4 and 8.
Yeah. So be here at like 6:30. Does that sound good? 6:30?
Yeah. Wow. Ricochet shot 1.
Well, I mean,
He's not wrong.
yeah, I know.
That's why we didn't throw you one for your birthday. We didn't know you'd show
Yeah,
up.
we had to throw one in Hawaii.
That's a great plan to never have to be surprised for a birthday. Just be late to everything the rest of your life.
Yeah. Or leave the state.
Yeah.
I mean, damn near leave the country. You're still in the country, but not domestic.
48.
48.
Yeah. Tell everyone what I got you for your birthday though.
You got me so this is a fantastic gift for anybody. You buy them a bunch of scratch offs because there's the anticipation, one of them was like up to $500,000 winner.
Mhm.
I'm like, there could be 500 grand on here.
Mhm.
Or, we could walk.
Mentally, I got him $500,000.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
how I viewed it.
Or there could be $2 playbacks, or there could be nothing. So you don't know. It's like, it's gambling.
So I told his wife what I got him, and she goes, "Oh, great! You're just feeding into his addictive personality." Is what she told me, actually, verbatim.
Yeah.
Not really, though. Because he's not spending any money.
I know, but then he's now going to take that earnings and put them back
I
into
see
the
what you're
scratchers.
Yeah.
It's a cycle.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Speaking of earnings, I mean, this is where it plays into the personality.
Well, so here's what happened. So Ann picked up some scratchers to put in the card, and then I signed it, put a little heart by my name.
Yep.
Dotted
Yep.
your. No, you don't have an I in your name.
Yeah,
And
quite
dotted the
literally,
Y.
I put a heart next to my name. And then I was like putting the scratchers back in the card, and I looked at him like, how many dollars worth is this? And she's like, it's like 15. And I go, we can't give him only $15 worth of scratch offs. For all he's done for our company, we're going to give him $15. Not even just dollars cash, just scratchers. So it could be like $2.
Yeah, just play back.
So then we were almost late because we had to stop in Moorhead because you can't get scratchers in North Dakota to buy you some more. So I ended up getting them $65 total.
Wow.
That's good.
It's coming out of his Christmas bonus. Let's not
Yeah.
get crazy.
Okay, cool it, guys.
You're going to have just a random
getting
number
over-
for your Christmas bonus. Like if you add 65, it's an even number.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to now. I can actually more than that because how much money did you win?
142.
Let's go.
$142. One of the scratch offs, it was a $10 scratch off, got me 100 of that 142.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go, dude.
So
Did you cash those babies in yet?
no, not yet. I did bring them to work. I was like, hey, maybe if I make it
I
over
was
the
gonna say,
river.
where do you got them?
Well, that's the thing. They were on the center console of my truck last night, and I'm like, well, if someone walks by my driveway and decides to look in my windows, there's $150 damn near of scratch offs right here. My windows are getting broken immediately. So I brought them back inside. Forgot them at home this morning. So when I go to Minnesota this weekend, I'll turn them in. And then what I'll do is I'll put them back into pull tabs to see if I could double, maybe triple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smart.
This is
Smart.
what his wife was talking about.
Now I
Jared.
get it.
Yeah.
The only problem with scratch offs is that every time I get them as like a gift or something, I'll win and then they stay on the dash of my truck forever.
Mhm.
I just never remember to bring them in and cash them
Well,
in.
it's like when you get like you win $7 total, you
Mhm.
know, you're like, God,
Yeah.
to really go out of my way to cash these, like, you know, and then there is the time you do remember, or you put them in the center console and then you
Yep.
just forget about them. But he ain't gonna forget about 142.
No,
bucks.
that's
That's
true.
like 20% of his yearly salary.
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
already 100. I got a golf trip coming this weekend. I'm $142 richer.
yeah, dude,
I can really start getting ballsy with my on-course bets.
the
Yeah, you can.
the pull tab box
Unintended.
lady will love having to get $142 pull tabs
Yeah,
for
give
you.
me the $1.
Yes,
give me the $1
please.
pull tabs. Also, I mean, there's $500,000 left in scratch offs still out there. So
Yeah.
it's like, hey, what do you do? A short-term pull
Well,
tabs?
yeah,
or-
you should ask me where I got it so you can go back and buy the next one.
Yeah, I need to basically, what do they call it? What do they call it in the pull tab community? You're dipping in someone's jar.
Yeah, or jump in their
Jump-
box.
Yeah.
Gotta go
jump-
jump
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Gotta go jump that
Well,
machine.
it's actively your box right now, so you're not jumping shit.
Yeah. Slap in the box.
The one thing is, so I did buy him a $20 one, which high roller. The card though, the actual scratch off was like an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper.
It's
Yeah,
huge,
they're
yeah.
huge. Yeah.
And it's card stock too, damn.
Yeah.
So it's
So like we had to like fold it like 4 times just to get it into the card, and then the card was like looked like George Costanza's wallet.
yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Why don't they do? I mean, they could just put it on a smaller thing, but suppose it makes you feel like you're getting more. I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those big checks they give you at like big like
It-
golf
no,
tournaments.
and then
Yeah.
one of them was like looked like $100 bill, and it was like that. It was damn near one of those checks that you
Yeah.
get at an event.
Yeah. Fucking Ben Franklin was on the front.
Yeah, he had to use a shovel to scratch it off because a quarter would have taken him way too long. He just had to scrape it with a snow shovel.
Yeah. Had to get your dad's fucking concrete grinder.
Yep.
Throw it over top of it.
Get the fucking skid steer out. We got to scratch this check.
Yeah. I wonder what the Guinness Book of World Records for largest scratch off is.
Well,
Be
you
kinda
had it,
sick.
I think. It's pretty up there.
Was that the
'Cause it was-
500K one?
It might have been.
But it's like, so you're looking at the thing on the counter, right? And it's just all the ones. I'm like, yeah, do that one, that one, that one. And then she starts whipping them out. And it's like in middle school art class when they have the big construction paper on the big roll that
Yeah.
they rip off.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, or like the boxes of those black like construction bags. When you start pulling those out of the roll, and it's like you
Yeah.
pull for 15 feet, and you're like, all right, where's the end of this thing?
Yeah, that's
Where
what
do
it
I
was
rip
like.
off at?
I almost had to go back home and get my trailer to bring your scratch offs to.
what I do appreciate about your choice in scratch offs were they were all so user friendly. And I don't know if you thought about that beforehand, but they were all none of them went like were straight over my head.
But you
was
got to
nothing
do
like
math
that.
in your head to figure out if
Yep.
you won or not.
You gotta
Now,
read
I do
directions.
hate to break it to you, but you don't even need to scratch offs.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Yes, correct.
But you literally can just scratch the barcode and then go to the gas station and scan it or get the app on your phone.
Yeah, not as fun.
Not as fun, but
Right,
you
right,
know
right.
you're a true degenerate gambler when you are buying a scratch off, scratching the barcode, turning around in the gas station and scanning it.
What if there's some guys just standing at the cashier at the gas station, right? And he's like, okay, I'll take one. But you can scratch it for me. Scratch and scan. So she just starts scratching and scanning. Next, scan. Next, scan. And you're just standing in line
Yeah.
But
while they're scanning it for you until you hit a big winner.
I don't.
Just a lot of boop.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't.
Boop. Damn it.
There's a line of 13 people behind you. It's like, I'm a $2 playback. How can we end on that?
Well, I don't think the cashier can actually scratch it for you, but there are people
Yeah.
who will scratch it at the fucking counter before they leave.
I hate that.
And it's like, who are you?
Yeah. Or the people buying lottery tickets too. It's like,
Yeah.
Now, this is coming from the guy, though, who scratches them and forgets to sniff them. I mean, forgets
Well,
to bring them back in and cash them in.
it's because I don't really do a lot of scratch offs. And like for my wedding, all my groomsmen like handed me a scratcher when they came up to the front. And there's like $20 of winners that have been in my truck since August.
I'll cash them for you. I'll take a percent.
Okay.
I'll take like 20%. I'll scratch them and I'll bring you back the rest.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, oh, dude, actually, half of them weren't even winners.
No,
I was like,
they
fuck.
pre-scratched them before they gave them to me. So I know I have $20 of wins in there. And I
That's
still haven't
not
brought them in.
fun.
They didn't
What?
even let you scratch
Yeah.
them, dude.
Nope.
Oh,
Did you at least sniff them?
I did not.
got the cardboard flavor.
That actually, I don't think the scratch off industry has been doing much innovation in the past 100 years.
Yeah.
And I think that could be the next innovation. It's like, it doesn't have anything to do with if you won or not. Or maybe the one that you win smells like a fruit, right? Like, you scratch it and then you sniff it. And if it smells like watermelon, you won $20.
Yeah.
Right.
Could be a good new
Yeah.
way to do scratch offs.
Or even pull tabs
Well,
too.
Yeah.
That's how
whenever you crack one, it fucking.
I want winners on pull tabs when you crack them to like be the cards that you open up and play music. That would be kind of electric.
That's a phenomenal idea.
Like you get a loser like womp womp.
Yeah. I mean,
Try again tomorrow, sucker.
yeah,
Or
they're
10
gonna
minutes.
charge you $5 for one little piece of cardboard. The least they can do is put music in there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and if you pull a winner, that's like you got to buy a round of shots, then shots plays.
Yeah.
I would,
Yeah, there you go.
I would, because what a card like that at the store, like they're more expensive. They're got to be what, $7-8?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, I was gonna put it in like the 10 to 15 range.
I'd throw $80 down and play 10 audible pull tabs.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like,
Wouldn't you? Like you make it so you can win more.
yeah,
But
I for sure would. Because you got the losing sound when you open it, and then you got the winner sound
Yeah,
too.
you need the womp.
yeah,
womp.
yeah.
but then when you win, it's like a fog horn or like the
Air horn.
the air horn or the when you score a goal in hockey, the
Yes.
horn that goes off. Would be sick.
Yes. That would be awesome.
That could be the brand.
And it blows out the speaker.
It boos you when they lose, and the whole branding is hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then depending on what state you're in too, it could be the goal song for that team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's phenomenal.
Could do
idea,
a Vikings one. It does the Skull Vikings thing song when you win.
And when you lose, it's go pack go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would be a kick in the fucking nuts.
Actually. Yeah, it would. That's a phenomenal idea.
Or no, when you lose, you just open it up and go. It just goes. Just another day.
Yeah.
Just another Sunday.
Next year's your year.
Yeah. There you go.
Next one's a winner.
Next year's our year.
Yeah.
I think you could absolutely do that.
Hey, I'll talk to my scratch off guy.
And then what if we
Because
took
as long as you have a loser song, then you're not going to be tipped off by like this one feels thicker because it's got some speaker in it or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So what if we do the music thing, but then we also it's like a screen and you just press a button and the pull tab opens and plays music if it's a winner or not.
You know, I like that idea, but I don't think anyone's going to want to do
Yeah,
that. I don't
you're
think
right.
that you think that places and bars are going to want to set up machines that you press a button and play scratch off / pull tabs. I don't think anyone's going to want to do that.
Yeah, dumb idea.
Yeah, that was, oh my God. So leave the good ideas to me and Ryan.
Okay.
I feel like with especially with
That's
like
up there with airmail.
Well,
I feel like with like the neon signs and shit too. There's already enough lights in bars.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
The sound is fine. The lights are way too much.
Yeah, we want speakeasy vibes. We want it
Okay.
to be nice and chill.
Dark,
Yeah.
nice and chill with the Galler horn going off.
That is.
I mean,
that would be fun to win and
Yeah.
have that happen.
Yeah. It's good to always bring ideas to the table though.
Hey, nice try, but do better next time. So, but yeah, happy birthday, Ryan.
Thanks,
Yet
guys.
again.
Well, it's not over
This
yet,
is like
yeah.
the 8th time
We
I've
got,
told him this.
3 or 4 days, 3-4 days left. It's a month. When it's on a Thursday too, it's like you can before and after, the weekend before, weekend after.
Also, before we wrap this segment up, I had a great idea I pitched to Ann about surprise parties. So, what you do is maybe you do a surprise party at like noonish, right? Goes till like 3, everyone's wrapping up, ha ha ha. Then what if your wife was like, all right, let's go home, and like, well, first of all, like help me load everything up, and everyone leaves, and then you go home and you think you're gonna relax, and they open the door, surprise, you have another party.
It's the same people. They just migrated over.
Yeah,
there.
no, exactly. Just a second. But then it's like, all right, see you guys later. And everyone goes out, and then they go around the back and they go up the deck and go inside. And she has you bring like the folding chairs down to the basement. And then you're like, all right, it's like 10 p.m. You're like, all right, time for bed. And you open up the door of the bedroom and everyone's just in your bedroom. Surprise.
just shit face.
I mean, it's the gift that keeps on
Like
giving. It's a traveling fucking
the
surprise
time
party.
you would least suspect a surprise party is immediately after a surprise party.
Yeah.
Well, you
By this time, you're shit faced too. You're running to the bathroom because you gotta throw up. You open the bathroom door. Surprise!
Yeah, no, you're like, oh, I'm gonna shower. I feel gross. You whip open the curtain. Everyone's in there.
Well, then you eventually go to bed. You wake up in the morning and they're at the kitchen table with breakfast.
Yeah.
No. At like 3-4 a.m. You get up because you have to piss really,
Yeah.
or you're really thirsty. Okay, so you go upstairs to get a drink of water, and they're in the kitchen. Surprise!
Yeah.
It's endless.
You can't get rid of them.
And,
Middle of the night.
but you could also just do like the next weekend, just do the exact same thing. But then they're like, okay, this happened 2 weekends in a row. Funny guys.
Yeah.
There's no way that they'll do it 3 weekends in a row.
Yeah.
And then you just do it again.
It's like
that would be hilarious.
surprise Groundhog's Day.
Yeah. Because it's like at one point you just like, and then you train them enough to where then they're expecting a surprise party and then they don't get one would be
Yeah.
the ultimate prank.
Right.
Yeah, because then you'd be bummed like, oh fuck, great time to get a surprise party now.
He
You know,
wakes up in the middle of the night to take a piss and he like walks to his bathroom and like before he flips on the light, he like kind of like hunches over, like flips it on and no one yells surprise.
yeah,
That would be the ultimate win.
there'll never be a surprise party again in your entire life.
Who's?
No, I'm just saying like after that you'll just never be surprised.
I don't think that's true. If you would have came up for the pod and all of your friends were in here and we yelled surprise, you would have been surprised.
But I think after like 4 or 5, it's just like, okay,
Yeah.
then you expect them to be places.
Yeah, it was just an idea.
Yeah. It's good practice to know like what group of people.
I
you should
like
go with.
it. Thanks for bringing that one to the table. But
I'm saying it's just the time you would least suspect
yeah,
a surprise party is immediately after a surprise party.
yeah. You're 100% right.
That would have been so funny.
That would have been
It
great.
would have been surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, well, Ryan, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Don't spend all that money in one place.
Unless it's pull tabs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me 142.
Sorry, don't spend them all on one tab.
Yeah. You know, it was nice of you to show up too, because no one else in this room did.
Oh,
I would have came. You know that.
I don't know.
No one else in this room showed up.
I was invited.
No, I think you were.
I wasn't.
No, I remember they had a guest book. and they actually had a printout of everyone's name. You just had to sign next to it.
Yeah, and a picture.
It was like kind of they actually, no, when I showed up, his wife did a roll call and everyone just had to go here.
Present.
And they said Jared and just crickets.
Yeah.
In the shop.
Yeah. Like no, there was
Jake.
actually crickets in the shop. Yeah.
Nobody.
Is that where they get that from?
Yeah.
This is so
Crickets in the
quiet you can hear the crickets in the shop? God. Fascinating. So yeah. I actually think that we should start doing that more at parties as a roll call at the beginning.
That's not a bad idea. Surprise parties too, specifically.
And then
Vibe
you always are like, God, do I do something silly or do I just say here?
Right.
Yeah, what's a silly roll call thing to do?
Ryan, you would never say here. You'd be like,
No, I no.
No.
Hello.
You always get the one suck up nerd that would go, present.
Present.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, bitch ass.
Or the Dylan that just stays quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Or you say here, but don't want to be.
They're like, yeah, Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, it's like when they bring a big like thing of food to the table and they're like, all right, chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Come on. I mean, it's right. It's why we're here. We're here to eat. Okay, we're not here to chat.
Just you
So
two.
I saw a TikTok like that. The guy's like, if you're the one next to the server with all the food, you are now in charge of
Yep.
pointing out whose food everyone is.
Yep. Yeah. I always relay the word. Good word.
All right, let's take a break. Tyler,
Myles.
you know what would be fun to do to that tree? Chop it down with a Mossberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
only-
not talking doing a buckshot at the base of the tree. I'm talking take the gun and literally take a swing at it. That's how.
Bayonet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get yourself a
Multifunctional.
Mossberg bayonet and just run it, charge it.
I think that's what I'm going to do for pheasant hunting next year. I'm going to get a bayonet on the end of my Mossberg and try and stab one out of the
Yeah,
air.
run way ahead of everyone. That's super
Yeah.
safe. No, I think is that a tree you'd lean up against going turkey hunting with your Mossberg?
That one?
Yeah, do you
Out
think
there?
you can take a good nap?
No. That's a shit tree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You have back problems with that sucker.
That's
Going-
not enough cover with those shit ass leaves.
It's true. Yeah, to literally do camo underneath that tree with your Mossberg, you just have to take one leaf and put it over your cheek,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh wow, he blends right in with that tree.
You could just uproot that tree and put it in your backpack so it sticks up above you. And then, I mean, you're a walking tree. You're
There we
walking
go.
camouflage.
You're Groot.
It's like those
Yeah, you're fucking Groot from Avengers.
it's like those shitty spy movies where they're in the garbage can and they just walk along. You're doing that but with the tree
Yep.
and your Mossberg.
Exactly. Like this tree, I hate so much. We could use it as like a, when you're walking in the woods and you want to hide your tracks, you like drag a thing behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Just use that for that.
Yeah.
Is that a good way to turkey hunt?
No.
Why not, Tyler? How would you know? You never go turkey hunting.
I mean, I've shot a lot of turkeys before.
Not okay. I haven't shot a lot of them.
I've shot 6 turkeys.
How many turkeys have you shot in the last 6 months?
0.
You're only as good as your last at bat, Tyler.
You're like as good as your last turkey.
Yeah.
Which is last year.
And luckily, if you did go turkey hunting, you would be phenomenal because all you need to do is bring your Mossberg
Mhm.
and you would be just as good as, you know what? You're only as good as your last Mossberg shot.
Okay.
Yeah. And you haven't fired that sucker in a while. So we
Yeah.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how long you wait. It's still going to be a great gun. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only need one shell. You only need a single shot over under.
Yep.
So guys, head to mossberg.com if you want to chop down a tree.
The single shot over under. You just shove that tree in that bottom barrel.
Yeah, plug it up.
Yep. Camo out the
Yep.
front of your gun.
It's actually not a bad idea. I mean, it is. Don't do that.
yeah,
don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't imagine Mossberg would want us to say
No.
that. So that is
No.
not an official statement from Mossberg.
But we
No.
imagined it.
But maybe just tape it to the bottom. Just take some duct tape, wrap it around the barrel and the tree.
Mossberg.com.
They might have duct tape on mossberg.com. Ryan, you know what they should have done to divert you when we weren't ready for you at the surprise party this last weekend?
I'd probably send me the gas station.
They should have sent you to the holiday gas station.
I'd have been diverted for hours.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'll have this. And then you would have gotten so much good food, so much good drink there. You would have showed up to the party and you wouldn't have had a single hot dog because
Yeah.
you're like, I already had a
Yeah.
corn dog and a roller dog over at the holiday.
You know what should have happened?
Might even had a no-dose in my pocket when I got sleepy that night.
Meg should have just had the surprise party at a holiday.
It's actually not a bad idea.
That actually sounds sweet. They have the little like area with the tables you can eat at. Some
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, you could
That would have
throw
been a great spot.
frozen pizza, throw frozen pizza in.
And I tell you what, that talk about a surprise, you would not have thought all of your friends would be hanging out at the holiday waiting for you.
Never,
So that
no.
would have been the ultimate surprise.
It would have made complete sense. So what a great place to meet up with people.
Yeah. And then it's like, yeah, all we had for food was hot dogs and chips. I could have had that and more at holiday if
Yeah.
we would have had it there.
Yeah, I would have had someone outside just taking people's cars through the car wash.
Yeah.
It's just part of being at the party.
Yeah.
That'd be a
car wash.
great thing to add to valet.
Valet car wash.
Yeah.
We got to talk to Holiday.
That's a phenomenal idea, actually.
We'll
Drop your
talk-
car off. They'll run it through for you. You go buy yourself a roller dog. By the time you're out, your car's shiny.
Car
And full of
wash
gas.
valet is
Yeah.
actually a great, yeah. Yep. I'll call Mr. and Mrs. Holiday and I'll let them know we got an idea for them.
Yeah.
I would imagine they'd want us to come up with this idea.
Mr.
Yeah.
Holla and Mr. Day.
Holla.
It's Holly and Dale is their couple name.
Holly's majority owner. You got more letters of the full name.
Yeah.
It's
All
4 to
right.
3.
Holly and Day are like, they're like, should we just split the company 50-50? And Holly's like, I got more letters. So 60-40?
Yeah. Fuck, I mean, 70-30. Like, I mean, the nickname's even Holly. Like, the nickname's my last
Yeah, we don't
name.
go on a day run. We go on a Holly run.
Correct.
That is very true.
Yeah. So 80-20, maybe. Not a great day.
No.
Not a great day for Mr. Day.
Go to Holiday Guest. All right, Ryan. I think we should, this next segment, probably start with you. Segment is our own personal red flags that we think other people would have for us.
Yeah, it's like if we were warning people about us, here are our red flags
Here's
to
our
watch
red
out
flag-
for.
Here's our red flag warnings about ourselves.
Sure.
You got a lot of them, so it may take up a big portion of this segment. So you should probably just get them out of the way,
Be a monologue.
Really, Jared?
unless you want me to go first.
No, I'll go first. I mean, I think out of all the red flags, the biggest one's got to be, I will start giving someone. I'll toe the line of giving someone so much shit to the point where I have to backpedal and then play it off as a joke. I'm really good at doing that. So the shit talk gets to a certain point where it's like, okay, it's not shit talk anymore. I'm just kidding.
So what he's saying, if
I
Ryan
was
says
just
something
kidding.
mean to you, he means it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, actually, that's real. And
I was just
I
kidding.
can tell when he's doing that, and I feel like I need to like jump in and explain for him.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I do that to my
oh, nice one, Ryan. That was a total joke, right?
I do it to my wife sometimes. I do it to everybody. It's just this thing that I can't stop doing. I've been working on it though. Now that I'm 30, it's like my
In
decade
your
resolution.
next 30 years.
Great song.
I just sometimes like when I get on a shit talk roll though, I can't stop.
Yeah, you are good at shit talking.
Yeah.
No,
Or
it's a
I-
red flag,
Or like
Jared.
I can play something off as the truth for a very long time before I tell somebody it's not the truth.
Like what?
So you just like to lie?
Yes,
Yeah.
He's a compulsive liar.
I could have someone going that like something is true. Like I could get someone going like, I mean, those people in that submarine are still alive. They're 100%. Here's literally, this just came out that I could have someone going on that.
They found the submarine.
Yeah.
They found it. They're all good. There's
Well, yeah, it only imploded
they just
20 meters underwater, which
Yeah.
isn't enough pressure to kill
Yeah.
somean. So as long as they made it to the top, there's a good chance they're still alive.
Just want to surprise them.
Yeah, they just had to charge the Xbox controller that was running the whole thing.
It wasn't even Xbox. It was like Logitech or something.
Yeah, not even.
But
Yeah.
God rest their soul. So
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
start
yeah,
that
I
way.
do actually feel bad for like the families of them because
I do, too.
they've just become the biggest internet meme in the world.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
it's like, oh, but they like just no one seems to care that they died. This is kind of
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah. I feel especially bad for the kid who went just because he wanted to get the Guinness Book of World Record for lowest Rubik's Cube solving. That's like such an innocent reason to go.
That's tough.
Yeah, I use that as an example because that's like right on top of mine. It's all over the internet.
Yeah, we get it, Ryan. You don't have to explain it like it was a joke.
No, I don't
kidding about that.
necessarily want to go there. This is not me saying this. This is my comedy brain saying this. But what if they ran on oxygen because he was taking so long to solve the Rubik's Cube?
That's a thought. It is stressful.
Yes, I mean stress levels.
But I would never say that. That's too dark and weird for this.
Or one of the cubes fell out, and it's like it's not solved. We don't know where the other cube's at.
So maybe he did break it.
I hope they do find it and they still give him the record. They find the cube somewhere in the ocean.
But it's not even close to
and it's
done.
solved.
It's not- there was a kid on the internet the other day. He saw the Rubik's cube in 3.14 seconds.
Yeah, it's
unbelievable.
yeah. Anyways, that was such a terrible example, by the way.
It was well, you're like, give me an example. It's the first thing I can think of.
Wait, yeah.
Or okay, a better example is like how the Declaration of Independence at the National Archives isn't actually the Declaration of Independence. I could get someone going on that about how
That's true.
It's not though. That's the real
No,
one.
that is true.
That's true though.
The real
No.
one is in the vault in the back.
The real one is in Nick Cage's personal library.
No, it's not. They got it back from Nick Cage in National
Well, he
Treasure 8.
returned it.
Now, along the lines of where's the safest place to hide the Declaration of Independence is giving it to Nicolas Cage.
That's correct.
Because,
had the entire-
one, no one would be like, there's no way that the guy who starred in National Treasure actually has the real Declaration of Independence.
Well, if you think about it, Nicolas Cage was able to steal it from the U.S. government. The U.S. government couldn't steal it back from Nicolas Cage.
That is true. He had to give it back to them. Well, we think he gave it back. It might have been a replica.
Hidden in plain sight.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
a phenomenal plot for Fast and Furious 11, is Dom Toretto and his crew steal the Declaration
of Independence.
away from Nicolas Cage.
yeah.
They start working for the government. Yeah.
Well, they already work for the government. Spoiler alert.
Oh, they do. I can't fucking remember. I haven't seen the 10th one yet.
Yeah.
It's on my bucket list.
But as long as they do it for family, I don't think it's a big deal.
I would agree.
They're related to John Hancock.
Yeah.
That'd be a great, actually, like.
No, yeah, it's like the movie opens up Fast 36.
Fast 76.
Yeah. Fast 1776.
It's Fast 76, but it's actually the 30th movie in chronologically. But they go back to 1776 to steal it.
And Vin Diesel is just standing in one of the museums and is just staring at a picture of one of the bald presidents, and he's just like, I'll do anything for family.
Yeah.
I gotta get him his document back. I don't know. We gotta have a bald president at some point, right?
Yeah.
Taft.
Yeah. He seems like
That's kind of what I thought of too. Yeah, Taft. What's Taft?
Bathtub boy.
Yeah, it was. Yep. Love taking baths.
it's a good red flag. I mean, I don't know where to start with my red flags. I think red flag number one, you guys already touched on it in the first segment, was I'm just late to everything. I'm never on time. Is I think a big red flag. I think another flag is I'm messy, in the sense that I just don't ever pick anything up. I think that's a big problem of mine. I think I'm kind of a spaz. It's a big red flag. And not necessarily about serious things. It's about stuff that really doesn't matter.
About like that tree outside.
Yeah. I spazzed on that tree mentally earlier today. So
The tree's doing its best.
yeah. But I mean, what's a red flag even, you know?
I'm kind of picturing this segment for like if we were single, this is a warning to the girls we'd be dating. Like red flag.
Yeah. You've heard the Luke Combs song called One Too Many.
Mm-hmm.
Once I drink one, it's no stopping me now, or something like that.
Yeah.
Once I get rolling, having a few beers, it's pretty hard to pull me away.
Yeah.
So I'd say that might be a red flag.
Gotta slap your hand out of the fridge.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Yeah. I'm pretty gritty. I'll find a way to get into that fridge.
In between the couch cushions.
Yeah.
Throw a beer in there.
Well, you go ahead, Tyler. What did you have?
When I'm drinking, money is not an object. I will buy shots. I will buy Nashville. I gave a homeless guy like $50. And it's like, Tyler,
You might have needed it more than you.
I know he definitely needed it, but like sober me would give him a 5.
Did you at least ask him for a receipt so you could get reimbursed after the trip?
But I gave him a hug.
Yeah, you
gave him a hug?
I did. Money is no object.
Do you know what he spent that money on?
I don't know. Hopefully,
booze and strippers, Tyler.
And I hope it made him happy.
Yeah,
it probably did.
And that only $50 only really got him like a nuzzle.
Like when we were at sports,
just like a little like an Eskimo kiss.
Just like kind of just like a rub by.
Maybe like a temple nuzzle. You know?
That's probably all he needed.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you at least got him halfway there. Tyler.
Like I buy dumb shit too. Like not saying that these are dumb, but I would never buy this sober. Like we were at the Sportsman's doing the bellied up or something, and I was hammered, and I bought like 3 sweatshirts.
They were giving them to us for free, Tyler.
Yeah, I bought them before they were giving them out for free.
Gave us more because of it.
And I did that at Wolski's too. I was like, hey, I want to buy every piece of merch you have.
I also think your Irish goodbye is a little bit of a red flag once in a while.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Tough pill to swallow, Tyler.
Yeah.
This segment is much more depressing than I thought it would be.
Why do you feel like Bill Gates when you're drinking?
I think it's because I'm so stingy sober that the walls are down. And I'm getting it all out. It's like I bottled up the stinginess.
Yeah.
I feel that. I mean, I get a little bit that way. It's also tough too when like you're doing your bar tab and you're pretty drunk and then you're also trying to do the math.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, wow, this guy is really generous. And you're like, well, I just did the math wrong.
Yeah. You carried too many ones.
Yeah. Whoops a daisy. But hell yeah.
That happens to me. I do get like that. If I get to a certain point, I think to myself like, wow, I'm already this deep. What's this gonna hurt?
That's how I get with pull tabs or like pull tab. Any like pig wheel is a bad one.
Yeah.
If I'm drunk and I'm playing pig wheel, I just don't stop.
Yeah. I'm already 100 deep. What's another 100?
But also you could be 100 up after that.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All it takes is one win.
Yeah. They say scared money doesn't make money.
Mm-hmm.
So remember that one.
I will. That's a really good one. Did you just think of that? Nice. Jared, what's your red flag?
This is pretty specific, but during the fall, I can't leave like Saturdays and Sundays because of football.
Like you won't leave your house?
But I'll only go to like my house or a bar and like watch football. Like if I have oblos during that, like
oblo what? Inglés?
Is that Ryan?
That was actually a decent one, dude. That was decent.
That's a red flag.
That you saying oblo is big time red flag.
Yeah, I thought you said common. Like no hablo inglés. So that's
I thought you were speaking Spanish. In English, please, Jared.
Obligation.
So you won't even like go to the bathroom?
Well, no, I'll go to the bathroom. Yeah, I just have to be like,
honey, give me the 2-liter. Gotta piss.
Where the diapers at?
So if like your buddy's getting married on a Sunday, you're not going?
Yeah. Sunday, Saturday. Like I'll make sure my phone is like fully charged for just like football and stuff like that. Like there's ways around it, but yeah, it's a lot of like.
Okay,
I mean, who's getting married on Sunday though?
Right. I'm using it for an example.
Like, it's only like 24 weeks a year that football's on, so it's only
thank you, Myles.
It's only 6 months of weekends of football.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, she can relax and she can have the other 6 months.
Right. Do we really have to go to this like this gender reveal party, or can we just
do we really have to go to your cousin's graduation in Iowa? Jeez,
holy shit!
There's football on.
Exactly. So it's like stuff like that. I just need to be like at least near a TV to watch football.
Why is that?
Just love. Yeah.
So you love football more than most people?
No, they could be around. It's just I need to be near a TV.
Yeah, but if you had to choose between most people or football,
football.
You're choosing football.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it sounds like an addiction. You ever tried to break it?
The iPhone helps to like get around that.
That's a no.
Yeah.
You try to sit in your living room with a TV off for an entire weekend?
What's that?
You ever try to sit in the living room with the TV off for the entire weekend?
No,
Now here's a question for you, Jared. Would you rather watch football on TV or go to a game?
Depends what game, but typically I'd rather just be in front of a TV because you watch way more games.
And you get to see everything.
And they have to deal with parking and the whole.
I quite literally going to a game, getting there and leaving there is a big burden for me.
Yeah.
Because right when you get to the game, you're like, all right, how are we going to get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even get to enjoy the game.
Yeah, and it's like middle of the fourth quarter, and you're like, they're up by 13. We could beat traffic. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a big time let's go beat traffic type of guy at a sporting event.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm a big time. Let's just mosey around after to let traffic clear out.
That's a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just go look at all of the the walk of fame in the stadium.
No, I'm like you go to a bar after, and then when traffic's gone, you go eat supper after, and then all the traffic's gone. You can go get your car.
You like doing that after football games?
Mm-hmm.
Because we did that after the Vikings-Packers game, and it was weird. It was just Myles and I after the game.
I didn't have a car to get.
It's like you weren't even there, Tyler. I think you went back to the hotel.
Yeah.
So I think what you're saying, you're lying to us.
I'm talking about traffic.
Is this
Ryan.
when he verbally abused one of our employees?
No, that was another time I fired Jared.
No, this was Vikings-Packers in Lambeau.
This past year.
God.
Yeah.
Tyler just left.
I should have left earlier.
See?
That was like the one time you're like, I think I should have went home.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good time though. Jake, what's your red flag?
Yep.
Thumbs up.
You have another one, Ryan?
I don't know. No, it's mainly the shit talk.
Yours is the
backpedaling.
If I was a girl, big red flag would be you abbreviating and making everything
The
acronyms.
noises is a big red flag
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
That one was a given. We've talked about that.
I don't know. I think that might be more categorized in the ick. Do you remember what an
yes.
ick
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
ooh, gross.
I got the ick.
I think the ick for Ryan is
You
the
guys got to
noises.
remember though. I pick and choose who I do that shit around. If I'm comfortable enough around you,
If
it'll
he
start
was
to come
trying
out.
to court a woman, he wouldn't do the noises.
You
is what
tone
he
it
said.
down
correct.
until you got her pregnant. Then it's out. She's locked in forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do now?
That's true. That is very true.
Also, you're a crazy driver, so that's probably another red flag for you.
Herky jerky,
true.
real herky jerky.
Yeah.
There was actually though you drove somewhere, and I was like, Ryan, that was actually a pretty smooth ride. Do you remember that?
Yeah, where was it?
I don't
I'm trying
remember.
to think of where we were going. I mean, Tyler, you and I went for a little jaunt today. How was that? Was it
Pretty
smooth?
Yeah, it was on par.
He's 30 now. He's turning over a new leaf.
Yeah.
This guy slowed down. a little
I mean,
bit.
my auto insurance
it's
could not
not
be
that-
any lower right now, though.
It's not that you're a bad driver. You're just really into angles.
Yeah, he's
There's-
herky jerky.
I'm an unconventional
Yeah.
type of driver.
you're a geometrical driver.
Too much Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's part of it. I did watch a NASCAR documentary on a plane one time. It was about Dale Earnhardt. And I did get the itch to just fucking drive fast after that.
He's like Ricky Bobby.
Time out. You watched a movie about a guy who died from driving really fast.
Maybe it wasn't,
Gave you the itch
You also watched a movie about a
to
guy
drive fast.
that was also on
Did
a
you not
plane.
finish? I don't think he finished the movie.
Yeah.
It might not have been Dale Earnhardt. It might have been a different. It might have been like Rusty Wallace or something. I don't know. It was on a Delta plane. We could look, Jared. You can look it up. Delta and NASCAR movie.
Where we got 30 off.
As if Delta's got their own catalog of movies.
Delta presents.
I mean,
Dale
I
Earnhardt.
watched Creed 3 on the way home from DC, and I'm like, I gotta hit the heavy bag when I get home. It's just naturally what I would do.
It's the altitude. It makes you inspired.
I think so, actually. I think so. I mean, but also at altitude, I'm like, God, I'm gonna fucking crush out a book at altitude, and I just never even touch a book. on
The
a
amount
plane.
of equipment that I take out of my carry-on to work on and use during a 2-hour plane ride and then just sit on my phone the whole time. Notebook, computer, charger, iPad with the little little pen to
Stylus.
write and draw stuff on.
Yeah.
And then I just
Yeah.
sit there and I just stare at people like, what?
Mhm.
Why the fuck is that guy watching that movie.
Yeah.
On a plane. There's so much nudity in that.
Yeah, if
Very risky for him.
You know what I watched on the plane this last weekend, and I was like, people are watching me watch this. They might think it's a little weird, but I watched the Avatar movie.
Yeah.
So it's just basically a bunch of naked blue people running around the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah. It's
Maybe
like,
this is a weird look.
They were
for me.
blue though. It's way different than
Yeah.
if they were not blue.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll download 8 episodes of Netflix onto my phone and be like, hell yeah, I'm going to crush this series out. And then if there's a TV on the seat back, I'm not touching that Netflix.
I get addicted to zooming in and out of where the plane is on Earth,
location.
Yep.
right? Like once I like remember that they have that feature on the thing, and then I do it, and then I go zoom way out. I'm like, wow, that's where I am in the world. And then I zoom way in, and I'm like, oh, I'm going over Davenport right now.
Yeah. You're like, where in the world's Carmen San Diego?
Yeah. Oh God, I'm about 4 inches from San Diego only.
And you look out the window, you're like, I think I can see it. I think it's San Diego.
No, I can't see the Grand Canyon. It's like you are flying over Texas right now.
Yeah, you're in Nebraska. Come on.
Well, Grand Canyon's not that big then.
Yeah, it's more just a canyon. Thought the Grand Canyon would be a little more grand than this.
Especially at 30,000 feet. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think also, I think those are solid red flags.
Mm-hmm.
What is your biggest green flag, Ryan? Someone sees this, they're like, "Fuck, I want to fuck."
I mean, if we're close enough and you ask me to help you out with something, I'm gonna be there in a heartbeat to help out.
You're a helper.
Yeah, I'm a satisfier.
She's like, "Wow, 2 a.m. You up? I am horny." And Ryan's like,
I will be there.
I'm a helper. I definitely can't get you all the way there, but I'll help. Do you ever help yourself, Ryan?
Help yourself.
Rarely, no. You should push myself to the wayside.
Downstairs bathroom.
There you go. The fan.
Are you projecting?
No, I talked to you, but we talked about this on the podcast.
I don't think I want to talk about this on the podcast.
We already did.
I don't either.
I don't want to.
Is that a green flag, Tyler? You can clean the
Tyler,
shit
what's
out of
your
the
green
downstairs bathroom.
You'd have to ask Becca.
Oh,
I
God.
can't tell you.
His green flag is he's so
Christ.
humble. Tyler's so humble.
You're probably the number one grandson on planet Earth.
I am.
You are,
I'm a
yeah.
good grandson.
All it would take is one time seeing Tyler interact with the grandparents and be like, "Oh, let's fuck."
I mean, no wonder. I mean, you like Becca had to have met your grandparents the day she got pregnant.
Maybe no.
She's like,
That's
she saw
probably
that.
pretty accurate.
She saw that
timeline.
interaction. She's like, I mean, we need to have
And if I
babies
know
now.
anything about Tyler, the second he meets a girl, he introduced it to his grandparents.
Yeah.
He's a family guy.
I've had a couple meet him.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
dude.
Huh?
I think my biggest green flag is my ability to pay your guys' salaries. You know,
Quite literally green.
yeah,
Yeah.
quite literally a green flag. You know, this girl would see that and be like, "Wow, that guy can pay some salaries."
I mean, Jared's red flag could be a green flag for any girl that loves football.
That is true.
Yeah.
But here's the question: would it be a red flag for you if she loved football that much? Because that means that you don't get your alone time.
Tough to say. Yeah, you don't want to shit where you eat. So.
Jared's all over it. I love it.
Hard
No.
to say. Yeah, I've never been in that situation. So
Does your girlfriend like?
she likes like watching the Vikings, she'll watch, but then after that, she's done.
Does she once in a while throw out things like cheering, and you're like, "That's not what we should be cheering for."
Absolutely,
right now.
yeah. Because like I remember, so like when I first met her, she didn't really know a lot about football. And the Vikings missed a field goal, and she thought we made a field goal, so she cheered that we missed a field goal. And I
Oh
was like,
God,
oh,
awkward.
a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking broke up there.
They're
got-
between the uprights.
I got myself what you would call a project ahead of me.
A lot of potential though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little elbow
I
grease.
said I could fix her.
Yeah. That's always a good way to start a relationship.
Yeah.
That's
If I know
fine.
anything about relationships and marriage, it should start with I can fix her and end with leverage and keeping score.
Hey, football terms.
Mm-hmm. Football is just leverage. If anyone wants to know about that, you give me a place to stand, I'll move the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
All
quote.
starts up front.
Yeah, it's a quote about leverage.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, could have told you guys those were your red flags. Glad you guys were able to come to that conclusion. Yeah, let's go. I'll just tell you guys more of your red flags here, quick.
Yeah. Yep.
Just kidding. We don't have enough time for that. All right, what do you think? Feel good, Ryan?
Yeah, it feels good.
Happy birthday, Ryan.
Happy birthday, Derek.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Go check us out on Patreon. Absolute heaters and fire every single week going on the Patreon. And last week was especially great. Tyler was not there.
Mhm.
It was a good one last week.
Not really good one.
It actually was pretty good.
Yeah.
Well,
Not because you were gone. It was
Yeah.
just really good.
just there's a lot less hot air in the room, so it wasn't. Yeah,
Yeah. There's a surprise birthday on the horizon.
yeah.
That I didn't know about.
Yeah, he was probably wondering why my energy was so high. I was so excited for the party.
See, that's a red
Yeah.
flag is I can't keep a secret. So I just took that Patreon off so I didn't ruin it for
Mm.
Ryan's
Oh,
surprise
Actually, not
party.
bad by you.
Yeah, that'd have been bad. Go check us out, patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio. And guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode. As always, may your red flags be green and your parties be surprises. Cheers, Ryan.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.